welcome to my channel. My name is Kaz, and today I have some really exciting news. So at my last video, as you know, I had finished my MOUNJARO journey. It had been several months, well, I say 7 months, couple of months, several weeks since I had completely come off the MOUNJARO. And as you know, I'd gained a little bit of weight back, as you do, and things were fine, completely fine. But over the last few weeks, I have been really contemplating this MOUNJARO journey that I've been on, and what is my next steps. And basically, when I was on MOUNJARO, I had goals, and I was scared to kind of hope that I would reach my goals. So my first goal was just losing a stone. My next goal and my ultimate goal, well, my proper goal was losing 20 pounds. And I really hoped that my ultimate goal would have been to lose at least 30 pounds or a little bit more, which is almost 2 stone. So that's what I really wanted to hit, at least 2 stone. And any more than that would be great. You know, it'd be like 28 pounds, I think it's 2 stone. So that's what I was aiming for. That's what I was hoping for. Since coming off MOUNJARO, I have put a bit of weight on, and yes, some of it has been muscle because I've been doing a lot of heavy weight training, and I've been eating a lot of food to grow that muscle. But I made the decision to go back on MOUNJARO, mainly because I didn't reach my ultimate goal, and if I would have reached that ultimate goal, I think it would be easier to go from there rather than where I am at the moment, which is still trying to build muscle and lose body fat. I don't feel like I got to where I should have been, and I was so scared of like really embracing it that I actually sometimes fought against, my body didn't want to eat, didn't feel like eating. I actually kind of forced myself to eat just to make sure that I was getting enough calories in, and I kind of wish that I would just listen to my body a little bit more. But anyway, so I've applied because I was on it on Med Express several months ago. I've still got lots of what's it called, like money on it from the referrals. So when you go on MOUNJARO, if you go through a website, usually that website will give you referral codes. Sometimes they will, or money off next order. So I actually gave my referral codes out to everybody. They were okay with you completely spamming your code before. Now they're not so cool about it, and they don't want you to basically spam people's accounts and things like that. So now you have to be very careful about doing that. But I will obviously put the referral code for you all to use. And when you use that referral code on your first time with going with Med Express, you get £40 off your first MOUNJARO pen, and it also gives me £40 as well. So it kind of for referring you. So you use my referral code, and they go, you've got that referral code from that person, so we're going to give that person some money off as well, because we've got a new person that's new customer that's come in. So you get 40 quid off, I get 40 quid off. It's all good and it's all happy. So I had some money left on there from when I gave my code out, and a few people used it. So it hasn't really cost me anything to rejoin on the MOUNJARO journey. I started just over a week ago, and I'm going to give you my results of my first week, because yes, it has been a week already. I just kept it all in secret. I didn't want to tell anyone. So that's my big news. So I started on Wednesday the 25th of June on the 2.5, obviously the lowest, and that's the low. They said that they wouldn't allow me to go any higher unless I had a reason to. So of course I've started at the bottom again. So I started off at 12 stone 2.6, BMI 26.7, body fat 34.7. As of a week later, Wednesday the 2nd of July, I weigh 12 stone, exactly 0.8 ounces. So 12 stone, 0 pounds, 8 ounces. BMI then is 26.4 and body fat is 34.4%. So that's all of the results. Obviously, you know, I'm excited to be back on it. As for side effects, I've had less, I think. I've had to go over, I've actually been watching my old videos back over to see the side effects I had, to see how my body reacted, how fast I lost weight and all that kind of stuff. So I've had to sort of educate myself and just familiarise how my body reacted to it. I'm also really intrigued to see how my body reacts to it the second time round. Like, will I lose weight faster, slower, you know, exactly the same? Will I get the same side effects? Will I get different side effects? Because everyone's different. Everyone will get different effects, and they will the body will react differently to it. But the same person doing it twice, I was wondering, you know, what will happen. So this first week I've had a bit of bloating, so I don't really get much bloating, but I've been getting really bad bloating, a little bit of a headache, and a tiny bit of sickness as well, like nausea. Apart from that, everything else has been fine. But I will say that I'm actually on my period, and I've been on my period for 2 days. So this last week has actually been leading up to my period week. And that is the week there that I get chocolate. I want to eat chocolate. I want to eat all the carbs, all the naughty stuff. So if there's any week that I'm actually going to put on weight and really, really struggle because I have no energy whatsoever, and I was just floored. I've been floored for a couple of days now. If there was any time that I was going to put on weight, it was going to be in this last week, and I've actually lost 2 pounds. So I don't know whether that is the miracle that is MOUNJARO, or whether I've just been more aware and I've started to get that little bit of food sort of it's being a little bit quieter. I feel a little bit less hungry during the day, and a little bit less hungry during the night. Like usually at night time I could go into the kitchen 10 o'clock at night and I'd still be like, yeah, I'll have toast, or I could have chocolate, or I could have biscuits or whatever. So that sort of started to be a little bit quieter now, which is quite exciting, because it's like heaven when you don't have that constant what shall I eat, when shall I eat, how much shall I eat, blah 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 blah, and you're just like, I just want to eat a normal meal. And you go into the kitchen and you think, yeah, I'm not really that hungry, but I need to make something decent. You just make a little meal, you eat it, you're fine, you're not hungry afterwards. It fills you up for hours. It's great. And that's the thing that I absolutely love about MOUNJARO. So to continue on this journey, obviously, I will give you all the referral code again. I'll put it on the screen. I'll also write it underneath. So if you do want to go through Med Express online, then you're very welcome to use my referral code. I said you'll get discount, I'll get a discount, and it means I can continue this journey and keep on telling you guys about how I'm feeling, all the rest of it. But this time round, obviously, I'm still hoping to lose roughly the same again, and that will put me at almost pre-pregnancy weight, pretty much. So almost what I was before I was pregnant. You know, I have been a lot slimmer than that as well in the past. I have been a couple of stone less than I am now. I'm not aiming for that. I'm not 21 anymore. I'm in my 40s, but I do want to lose this excess fat and just see all the muscle that I've worked so hard to get. So yeah, that's my big news. That has been my big announcement. Don't come for me if you think that I'm really stupid. I did weigh up whether to go back on it or not. It has been a real battle to do it or not. I've wanted to come back on so much just to finish it off. It feels like the journey, it wasn't finished. It felt like I came off and I didn't reach my final goal, and I feel like I need to reach that final goal to feel like I can finally put the chapter behind me. So I'm hoping that they'll all be done by November, because that will be my 1 year starting it, and I would like by my anniversary to have gone all the way around and managed to go all the way to my goal with that little tiny break, so a couple of months in between the two little journeys. So yeah, thank you ever so much for watching again. I'm sorry if I've been a little bit all over the place today. It has been one of those weeks, unfortunately, and my brain doesn't work so well nowadays. So thanks so much for watching. I hope you liked the video. Give it a thumbs up if you did, and if you haven't subscribed, please do, because a lot of people who watch these videos don't subscribe, and of course it really helps me. It helps my channel, it helps the community. If you are part of the community and you haven't already, put your details below, your channel details as well, and of course that'll help you, that'll help me, we can help each other, it'll help everyone. And I said, it's just all about growing the community, which has been so supportive and so friendly. It's been absolutely unreal. So again, thanks ever so much everyone. Goodbye, see you soon.